Hey everyone, Derrick Hines here. Welcome to the podcast where I'll share with you the patterns, insights, research, and technologies that we use in my own pain and performance practice to help people improve their health, speed their healing, and increase their longevity. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoy it.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to another day on the Pain and Performance Podcast. For those of you who don't know me, before I dive into it, I'm Dr. Derrick Hines, the founder of Acadiana Pain and Performance and Hero Health Spa, where we integrate the best research, science, technology, and treatment to help our patients heal deeper, faster, and live a truly healthy life. And we try and give them all the tools they need to go through that arc so that no matter where we find you, whether that's in severe pain or a professional athlete, we can give you the tools to level up your health. And that's what we try and do on the Pain and Performance Podcast. And we're trying like these little daily bits of information to help you improve your life with action. And that's a lot of what we talk about. Let me know if you like these. I know this is a little bit of a change, but I would love to hear from you. So reach out to me on social. I'm on Instagram at Derrick B. Hines. That's 2 R's, ICKHINES. And today I want to talk to you about relationships. This is not something that gets talked about in the health world very much. But I want to talk about probably one of the largest studies on this. That was the Harvard study on adult development. This study started in 1938 and has tracked over 700 young men now into their 90s. And one of the notable happenstance subjects that ended up in this study was President John F. Kennedy, who they basically retested every few years since the 30s. So they had this group of men, they would bring them in and they would just check everything they possibly could. And they were trying to find out what attributes affected what they would consider, happiness and health. And so they start tracking all these men for years and years and years. And what they found was that from happiness, from health, disease, cardiovascular issues, diabetes, and chronic pain, the biggest predictor of those things being positive was the quality of their relationships, not the quantity, the quality of their relationships. And basically what these researchers said is like the good life is built with good relationships. Taking care of our body is important, but it's integrated, and tending to your relationships is a form of self-care too. That's from the researchers. And I do think this is one of the things we see a lot. There's been tons of studies that show the negative attributes of stress, and certainly stress from relationships is one of the biggest ones that we deal with. And the negative attributes of a poor relationship. There's lots of correlations in different types of diseases with, negative parental relationships, sibling relationships, spousal relationships. And if we can tend to those in a way that helps us have better, healthier relationships, what a lot of these studies show is that those things make us healthier physically and systemically as well. And I bring this up because it's one of those lost things that we don't see as much on the health front. When you start looking at things that are recommended for people to improve their systemic health, a lot of times we start with diet, exercise, movement, any of these kind of big ones, supplements. But the thing that we forget to mention is that relationships are just as big of a part of that. And so this study tells us that it's actually the biggest part of it. And I think that's something that we can all bring in, certainly this time of year, to use that in our lives. What can we do to pour into our relationships? I forget who I heard say this, but I was listening to a podcast from someone, and he was saying that, before any gatherings or conversations or phone things with friends, one little thought that he has is, how do I want this person to feel? What is my intent with this conversation with this family gathering. And he was like, it changes how I act. If he's talking to his kid, he was like, I just want my child to feel loved with this conversation. And so he'll jump on the phone and he was like, I'm still telling them, hey, we're going to be there at 7:00, but my intent is that they feel loved through my conversation. And I thought that was a really good thing, especially as we get closer to the holidays and family gatherings, is what do you want to spread around you? What feeling do you want those around you to have? And so if we do that, not only are you pouring into your relationship, but as these studies say, you are pouring into your health. So I hope that helps. That is the Harvard study of adult development. If you want to look it up, you can find that pretty readily. But I hope you have a wonderful day, everyone. And let me know what y'all think about this little format. We still have some amazing guests coming on the show. Please share this. I'm going to keep going with these for a little while and see what y'all think about. A lot of times I'm listening to these little 5-minute tidbits to improve my life on my way to work, give me some action, give me some things to kind of freshen up my mindset. So hopefully y'all are liking these, but let me know what you think about it. And if you have any requests of information or studies that you would like us to review, I would love to hear that. Hit us up. You can also reach out to us through acadianapayne.com or derrickhines.com. Have a great day, everybody.